My parents at age 27. Let's have a baby. Yes, me at age 27. Today I am going to argue about obscure Warhammer lore with strangers on the internet.
What did they expect? The whole thing was born along with millennials. Alright, you guys, it can't rain all the time, so why don't we have a bit of a laugh and check out some Warhammer memes?
Enjoy reading Warhammer lore for the first time, noticing the scroll bar hasn't moved in 10 paragraphs. With the amount of wax used for purity seals, there must be hundreds of worlds in the Imperium dedicated entirely to bees. Shut up. Tau Command.
Well, he's got a point. I mean, dedicated to bees, but what else makes up wax apart from bees?
They're engaging Adeptus Mechanicus forces for the first time and wondering why that strange pointy mountain in the distance is getting closer. My parents at age 27. Let's have a baby. Yes, me at age 27. Today I am going to argue about obscure Warhammer lore with strangers on the internet. Warhammer has some really fantastic
What did they expect? The whole thing was born along with millennials.
races like the Aztecs but they're lizards, the Egyptians but they're skeletons, the French but they're humans. The total war gameplay formula does not fit 40,000. Stop asking for it.
No.
Don't tell me.
It doesn't?
We're about to get overrun by demons. Yep. If they don't kill us, the Inquisition will taint of chaos and all that.
Oh.
Most likely. Bring it on.
Innocence means nothing.
Eldar scientists discovering that the Emperor managed to recreate a brand new section of the old one's webway. This Monkey was able to build this in a cave, with the box of scraps.
Tony Stark.
Eldar can consider humans under-evolved monkeys unworthy of their attention but still be concerned about space marines for roughly the same reason you'd be concerned if a gorilla in full plate burst into your apartment waving a shotgun around. An Imperial expedition into an inactive tomb world discovers a semi-dormant Necron lord. Is it the time of the Great Awakening yet? No? Then duck off. Me explaining the lore of all my minis and what each of the characters is from. My girlfriend asking which one is the horse from the horse heresy. The Emperor oppressively outlaws all religions and faiths to replace them with a secular imperial truth.
Was it the Emperor? Like I said, I'm a 40k noob, and I find the whole thing questionable. The Emperor never wanted to be Emperor, right? He never wanted to be treated as a god, but the people around him did. Was it his decision?
The Martian Mechanicum worships the Emperor as an avatar of the Omnicia. The Emperor. I'll allow
Prophet.
it. Fantasy fans getting another polished game. 40k
Wait, that was
fans
something?
getting another cash. I'll allow it.
So worships the Emperor as an avatar of the Omnissiah. So like a prophet? Yeah. This is an interesting take on it. Like, he's merely a vessel for the Omnissiah.
Fantasy fans getting another polished game. 40k fans getting another cash grab mobile game.
Can't be helped.
Golden Throne. Warrior of the Month. Blood Ravens. Save the Golden Throne from Thief. I think I might have depression. Only true champions admit their own weakness. There's no shame for feeling this way. Change is the constant of life. This too shall pass. Even the smallest germ can take down entire kingdom. You are important. There are many pleasures waiting for you to experience. Don't give up. Just man up. Harry Potter fans. I want to be a wizard. Star Wars fans. I want to be a Jedi. 40k fans, I'm good, thanks. Good aligned playthroughs in RPGs.
Why would they?
I finished killing the bed guys for you. No, keep your money. I'm just glad to be helpful to people in need. Good aligned playthroughs in Rogue Trader. My lord, your thousands of slaves below deck have started to complain about the beatings they receive from your guards.
Holy
Put
crap.
drugs in their food. Half of new Amazon show's budget already spent on miniatures. I had to make sure everyone on set had at least enough points for combat patrol. Henry Cavill.
We should check out what's going on. With the Henry Cavill Amazon. I think we should check it out this week. It's what exactly is going on with the Henry Cavill project with the Amazon Warhammer show.
Or everyone on set had at least enough points for combat patrol. Henry Cavill. The Emperor couldn't drink milk. What? The Emperor was born in 8000 BC. The mutation to digest milk is only 6,000 years old.
Really now?
Jesse, what the duck are you talking about? Most of our demons are Necron-shaped. What?
Why shouldn't
The
they be?
Necrontyr race predate all other species, with the exception of the old ones who likely look nothing like them. So the original Necrontyr from upright bipedal with head, 2 arms, 2 legs must have been copied or co-opted by the old ones to create their highly psychic, mortal servant species like the Orcs,
They lost
Eldar
me.
and others.
This meme's lost me.
The same species who stirred the warp for millions of years, leading to a feedback loop of warp demons taking on similar forms to them, as that's how their emotions
What?
expect them to look. Korn, what the duck are you talking about?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
I'm the Primarch of the First Legion. What are you? I'm an Orc. Cool, we can be friends until Angron is dead. After that it gets difficult. Me and childhood friend get into Warhammer together when we were 10. Friend gets Dark Angels and I get IG.
What's
Played a lot
IG?
of 2 versus 2 games, and he would always deep strike his Deathwing to protect
What's
my
IG?
artillery.
Someone put it down
Painted
in
models
comments.
to look like us. Friend died from cancer 5 years ago and left all of his
Aw.
Warhammer stuff to me. Always bring an allied detachment of Dark Angels Deathwing now. Always have them deep strike to protect my basilisks. Have won me many games, including one where the model representing my friend rolled 4 6s in melee and slaughtered a Daemon Prince. His models always seem to roll well. It hurts.
watching
in those
over him.
sad ways. Star Wars. Warhammer 40k. I'm gonna kill your entire galaxy. Warp travel. In 700 to 800 years. A representation of Malkador the Sigillite's brief time on the throne while the Emperor departs to duel Horus. I know nothing about 40k, but my husband knows everything. What's some shit I could say to piss him off? GW has contacted the police to catch the leaker who is still at large. Please contact your local department if you see this man.
What? Oh, okay, so someone leaked some stuff.
I lived, bitch. The true struggles of a psyker. I bet he's thinking about nothing. Duck off. I'm telepathic, remember, Karen? Somewhere in the warp during the events of the bolt gun game. You're absolutely sure he's not one of yours? Reasonably. Young men, here's some dad advice. Do you play fighting video games? Instead, join a jiu-jitsu or boxing gym. Call of Duty. Walk down and enlist as a Marine. Sports games. Go outside and play sports with people. Don't be a thumb warrior. Do it for real like your grandpa did. People's reaction when I play 40,000 games and finish beating a heretic to death with a shovel in real life.
That's always been the boomer argument. Go out there and do it. Wasn't there this kid who broke a record for Tetris? I think he actually beat Tetris. And then there was this newscaster who said to go out there and touch some grass instead. It's always a boomer thing.
Poor predictable Korn always chooses melee. Good old melee. Nothing beats that. Primarch Robout Guilliman.
See, here's the thing, right? I'm still going through Horus Rising right now. I have no idea who Robout Guilliman, is that how you pronounce it? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Robout? Way too many references to other stuff. And guys, again, my knowledge is from Horus Rising and stuff we've seen on the internet, alright? Clearly not enough.
After crusading across half the galaxy to reach Terra, only to find how obtuse and uncooperative the High Lords are. I expect nothing, and I'm still let down. Shout out to that one Giga Chad Imperial Fist who saw ducking Horus wandering alone on the battlefield and thought bet. 40,000 communities seeing that Angron can kill an average of 30 guardsmen every turn. Guard players knowing they only need to sacrifice 180 guardsmen to keep Angron occupied for 6 turns.
And then what?
After completing the conquest of Terra, the Emperor unveils his plan to create 20 bioengineered, half-warp, super generals from his own DNA. Still counts as 100% GW plastic, right?
Yep.
Impossible. Dom,
Family.
you came in our hour of greatest need. You should know by now the streets always got your back, Big E. Now let's teach that little bitch Horus a thing or two about family. Not knowing the law and writing inaccurate fan fiction. Learning the law to write law-adherent fan fiction. Learning the law, disregarding it, and writing inaccurate fan fiction. Capital of human faction in average sci-fi series. USA, UK, Japan. Capital of the human faction in Warhammer 40k, Nepal. A member of the Adeptus Custodes. In basically any combat situation, you are surrounded. All I am surrounded by is fear.
Oh yeah, this is the
Dead
Star
men.
Wars meme.
The Emperor during the Terran Unification Wars, circa late M29. Put your hands up. No, but I've got the gun. I don't care. That doesn't make any sense. Too bad. 'Cause I really want to stay at your house. And they hope this works out. Click. My parents in their 30s. This would make a lovely second home for our family to winter in. Hopefully the garage can fit both our cars, snowmobile and ski equipment. Me in my 30s. I'll never financially recover from this purchase. You see a warehouse in the distance. Is that like a werewolf? But instead of a wolf, they turn into a house? It is now. You guys are underleveled and overducked, and you have Lion to thank for. Necrons imprisoning a Cetan. Humanity imprisoning a Cetan. Bring it, bitch. It can't be. How did you even accomplish all of this? How did we rowboat? Well, yeah, got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. When that one guardsman passes his LD roll after watching his entire squad get turned into red mist by a giant alien terror in a matter of seconds. I didn't hear no bell. My armor is contempt. My shield is disgust. My sword is hatred. Lionel Johnson returns. M41.69. Behold, brother. I too have acquired a big titty Eldar girlfriend.
I know this
So,
artist.
Mr. Blood Angel, how did you hold back an entire contingent of the alien TAM? Earlier, the Codex Astartes. Hugs. No one will ever believe you. Why do we have to fight for mere mortals? We are wasting our true potential. Duck this. Let's give ourselves to the ruinous powers. The planet is literally falling apart. You will stand your ground in the name of the Emperor. Yes! The High Lords of Terror, carrying out the ancient ritualist procedures to unleash an Imperial assassin on a high-priority target. Enhance. 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 This guy. See this guy. Duck him. Senior Watercast Ambassador lecturing junior Tau diplomats on the Imperium's internal political structure.
Okay.
Primarch Rogel Dawn, at the beginning of the Horus Heresy, planning the fortification of Terra's defenses. Give me all the rockcrete and menials you have. Wait, I am worried what you just heard is, give me a lot of rockcrete and menials. What I said was, give me all the rockcrete and menials you have.
Alright.
Do you understand? Ultramarines, Mr. Bond.
Reference?
How utterly predictable. I cast the jump and put my 30-orc boys directly behind your lines. Now, will you save your reserves, or put your tanks at the mercy of my stomper? Wah, Mr. Bond. Barges into the Conqueror's command bridge. Reprimands Primarch Angron for mistakenly referring to the Conqueror as his ship. Refuses to elaborate further. Leaves. Okay, so Warhammer is set in the year 40,000, 10,000 years after the Horus Heresy. Okay, so the Horus Heresy happened when half of the Primarchs betrayed Humani.
What?
Okay, see, the Primarchs were basically superhuman demigods created in a lab by the EMP. Okay, listen, so the Emperor was...
What?
Robot Gilliman. We must restrict the size of legions to just 1,000 Marines so that no single man can command too much military power. Also, Robot Gilliman. Behold, my stuff. GW in 90s. Nice kit bash made out of toy car, garbage and rival model company bits. Want to show it off in White Dwarf? GW now. 3D printed head for your special chum rector. Get out of my event right now.
I've heard of this.
He didn't want to be...
I've heard of this issue with regards to 3D printed stuff.
Printed head for your special chum rector. Get out of my event right now. He didn't want to be worshipped. He destroyed religion and replaced it with a cult of personality around himself. He built his palace over the highest mountains of terror like some Greek god from myth.
Was it this decision? Can someone put it down in the comments from which book or which video we can actually read this from?
He literally called his galactic war a crusade. Think sanguineous, think. Waluigi. Yells Wa. Wears purple. Is sneaky. Plays sports with his hated enemies for some reason. Orc. Yells Wa. Is sneaky when wearing purple. Plays American football with his hated enemies for some reason.
There's like a Warhammer 40k football game, right?
What's wrong with society in one picture? McDouble. $1.39. Heavy Intercessors $105.
Oh my god.
What? You really thought that because you are a bio-enhanced superhuman walking tank, touched by the ruinous powers I wouldn't charge straight at you with my shovel? Think heretic, think. The Adeptus Custodes preparing to investigate a potential security breach in the winding, narrow palace ducts. Launch Mistress Doria. Have you got any grease? Yes, we do. Then grease me up, woman. Okie dokie. When the Plague Lord class Titan steps around the hab block and all you have are some spicy flashlights. For the Emperor? Yes, Rico, for the Emperor.
For the Emperor.
I've cheated to lose.
I have no idea what that was.
Played in a tournament already ranked very low with no chance of placing top 3. Last game was against a kid who played his first tournament. He had also lost every game. Cheated my ass off so he would have at least one fun experience at the tournament. He totally tabled me and left with a smile. Worth it. Carefully, he's a hero. You can't do it freehand. I can and I will. This isn't the time for showing off, Strange.
Oh.
A gang of boss crash land in the last video game you played. How much of a zogging good time do they have?
Yeah.
Oh, Lemon Russ of the Lake, what is your wisdom? That the lion can shit-talk my son's behavior all he wants, but it still won't change the fact that half my legion didn't turn later first chance it got. Thank you for partnering with me, GW. Pleasures all are, my dude. One question, though. What's with all these buckets of blue paint? Guardsman. Listen, I don't care if it was the size of a house. I shot it 6 times. You only once.
This
it's
one
my kill,
meme's
not
actually
yours.
quite popular.
You have 15 minutes to prepare a lecture to 5,000 people about anything. What would your topic be? Why? Well, they dropped this lecture on me with only 15 minutes to prepare, so I'm afraid you sorry bastards are going to have to sit through a detailed exploration of the deep history of the Warhammer 40,000 universe.
Oh, no.
So, the first thing to understand is that our universe is paired with a second universe made of pure energy.
Right.
41st Millennium Sports. Farseer Chess.
What?
Checkmate in 51 moves.
No.
Damn. Best of 3. Warhammer fans when their PC is slow? It's okay, Machine Spirit. You go when you feel like it. Religion is no place in the 30th millennium. 30 millennia since what?
Yeah, since when? Heresy.
When you ask the barely trained psyker if he can read the Commissar's thoughts, but instead he starts screaming and sprouting tentacles. All right then, keep your secrets. Hey, nice trench. Stop giving me your toughest battles. But you are my Imperium's greatest hero. Give me harder battles. What the duck? That one looks like burning heretic. They say we see on clouds what we most want. What do you see, babe? I see the God Emperor. The Emperor of Mankind and his
That
custodian
one I
guard
actually
exit
got.
the Imperial Palace to do battle with the forces of the War Master, Horus. Girls, isn't it weird how we have so many more sisters than Astartes? Yeah, crazy, right? Boys, let's have our recruits drink blood and sleep in a coffin for a year. Yes, and let's make them walk miles barefoot in the snow.
Okay.
For $50,000 you could purchase. 1 3-minute video of a cartoon version of you getting seduced by a fictional character with no actual NSFW scenes.
Really?
Or 23 Mars Pattern War Lord class Titans.
Oh.
Hey Skit, why do you
Neither.
always wear that mask? Let's keep this on. I think we can all agree that a Battlefield-style 40k game would be ducking awesome. For the greater Emperor. Almost there, pal. Well done. I will finish the work Captain Titus started. Sidonus lay down his life for this planet. I protect his sacrifice. Traitor scum. This statue of Jesus in Poland provides internet to nearby villages.
Really
Should the
now?
Astronomicon go out, the Imperium would be plunged into a new age of strife. Daddy, why do you have to go to work every day? To buy nice toys. But all my toys are shit. Lol,
Not for you.
Mine ain't. Dawn. Have the Black Templars received their copies of the Codex Astartes? Oh right, the Codex from Gellerman. The Codex limiting our chapter to 1,000 Marines. Rowboats Codex. Don't forget to check out Fortnite, Genshin Impact and Doom Eternal. Shut up, nerd. It's so beautiful. Send dudes, you mean? I'm in a fight. I need more men. The machine spirit of the Land Raider Rins might after the destruction of the Crimson Fist's Fortress Monastery.
What?
I'm here to kick ass and protect my chapter brothers. And I'm all out of chapter brothers. Everyone has plot armor dipshit. It came free with your ducking character-focused narrative. The other 3 Chaos Gods. Khorne, why do you keep a demon world for no reason except to resurrect a bunch of orcs over and over again? Khorne. I just think they're neat.
Yep.
Don't duck with us, Warhammer fans. We won't stop repeating the same unfunny jokes from 10 years ago. Gilliman.
Why not?
Gilliman. Don't come inside that Eldar. She's trying to make super Eldar human babies. She's going to take the kids, Gilliman. You're going to pay child support for the next 10,000 years. With weekend visits only, Gilliman. Yet another day of thanking the Emperor for 40k not being dragged into Big Bang Theory. So many millennia has already passed, and yet its machine spirit still screams. What does it sound like? Rage.
Rage. Oh my god. This is what was the name of that? The Killdozer reference. We actually have a video about this one.
How I imagine Slanesh's point of view moments after coming into existence. Circa, Fall of the Eldar. Hey all, just coalesced. Anyone else around? Circa, Terran Unification Wars. Circa, the Great Crusade. Wah. Circa, the start of the Horus Heresy. No time to explain. Grab the thing and follow us.
What? I didn't get that one.
Is this
is
hell?
this comic?
Senior
I've seen this
Adepta
comic.
Sororitas Canonis gives a visiting Ordo Hereticus Inquisitor a tour of her parish's extensive heretic burning pyres. Our hyperdrives use hypermatter particles to hurl a ship into hyperspace while preserving the vessel's mass energy profile. Our warp drives create a subspace bubble that
this is an
envelops
orc
the
meme, I can
starship,
tell.
distorting spacetime and moving the starship at FTL velocities. Our FTL drives expose EZ to electric currents, which creates mass effect fields that reduce the mass of a ship and lets it move at FTL velocities.
Okay, Mass
Our
Effect.
jump drives use a dimensional transport effect to allow ships to instantaneously teleport from one point in space to another. We tear a hole in reality and fly through space hell. Imagine being that word bearer. Like you've been alive for 10,000 years, are a literal champion of chaos, and some ducking titanium bald Elysian comes charging you, screaming his ducking lungs off, holding a primed melter grenade. Sorry, elf girl,
Holy
but
hell.
the power armor stays on during Shreks because I literally can't take the ducking thing off. Halo fans fighting over new gameplay. Warhammer fans getting a 4th Left 4 Dead. People telling me I can't recreate this meme using figures. Me.
Guess they can.
Warhammer 40k.jpg. Was gonna question that, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Honestly, don't get this one.
When I'm in a wanting to duck aliens competition and my opponent is Warhammer 40k fan, you will be sent to Raven. Guard. Point of view. You just tried to seduce a Slanesh cultist to stop her from killing you. Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat. Still going to kill you, but now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Afterwards.
A member of the Aquilan Shield, on mission as part of their enigmatic plan to protect those specific individuals deemed important to the Imperial Tarot. I don't understand. I have my ration card right here. I come here every week. Look, lady, new rule. No addendum papers, no ratio stipend. Now beat it.
What?
Don't make me call the arbit. Mrs. Bigneys will be receiving her weekly ration stipend. Thank you, dearie. Don't duck with us, Tau fans. Seriously, please don't just leave us alone already. What did we do wrong?
Anyways, you guys, hopefully you got some of that. I mean, way too heavy on the references, especially for noobs like me, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I mean, I wish to learn as much as I can, but anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Now you all know the drill. Please like, share, subscribe, and do the whole notification button thing. It would really help me out with the algo. Now, if you want me to check out other stories, please let me know in the comments. We upload on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, and we go live on Twitch every Friday and Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. Links of the original videos are down in the description. Please check them out, and class dismissed.